Hello, everyone. Welcome to another lecture on reasoning ability and problem solving. In today's lecture, we will discuss some examples for alphabetic series. Now, in the previous lecture, we discussed that there are three types of questions that can be formed from alphabetic series. In today's lecture, we will understand some examples to get a better conceptual clarity. Now, let us look at example number one. So, in example number one, five words are given to us: the, cat, cow, one, and. We have to apply certain instructions on them and rearrange them. So, we have to do certain rearrangements. And based on these rearrangements, we have to find the answer to a question. Correct? So, let us look what the rearrangement says. It says that if the letters of the given words are arranged in alphabetical order means in increasing order. So all these letters in the word are arranged in alphabetical order, and we have to find out then how many meaningful words will be formed. Meaningful words means words that have meaning in English language. Words that have meaning in the English language. These are your meaningful words. Okay, so when I look over here, THECAT COW and. So it will be EHT, correct? It will be ACT. It will be COW. There is no rearrangement because they are already arranged in increasing order. Over here we will get E, then N, then O. And over here I'll get A, then D, then N. Correct? So if I look at these, meaningful words will be act and cow. Now Eno is a very known household name in India because Eno is a name of a brand that give us fruit salt, right? But is it a meaningful word in English language? No. Eno is name of a brand. Similarly, if you see, let's say, if you see Coca-Cola or if you see Fanta, they are very popular brand names. But are they a meaningful word in English language? No, they do not have any meanings. So this you have to pay attention to. When we talk about meaningful words, they should bear a meaning in the English language. And in English language, act and cow are the only two words that have meaning. Correct? So my answer will be option number 1, 2. There are two such words which will be meaningful. This is the solution. So act and cow. Okay? Then example number 2. So again, 5 words are given to us and certain instructions are given to us. And based on these instructions, we will find a rearrangement, and based on that rearrangement, we will answer the question. So it says that if the second alphabet in each of the word is changed to the previous alphabet in English alphabetical order. So if it is B, it is changed to A. Similarly, if it is D, it is changed to C. Okay? If it is, let's say, S, it is changed to R. These kind of things. It is changed to the previous alphabet. Then we have to find out how many words thus will have more than one vowels. So how many vowels are there? We have 5 vowels: A, E, I, O and U. And the rest 21 alphabets are your consonants. Correct? Now, so first we have to change the second alphabet to the previous alphabet. So if I change over here, I will get T, G, E. This is the second alphabet. So I am changing just the second alphabet. Now, if I have to go back from A, is there a letter before A? No, the alphabet series start from A. But I've told you that whenever such a situation comes, we use the concept of loop. We consider that before A we have Z. Okay, and we consider that after Z we start again from A, B, C, D and so on. Correct? So we use the concept of loop. So if I apply the same concept, I will get Z over here. Okay, similarly, if I have to go back from O, I'll go to N. Similarly, if I have to go back from N, I'll go to M. And if I have to go again, I'll go to M. And these letters remains the same. The first and the third letters remains the same. Correct? Now the question asks how many words thus have formed will have more than one vowel. So over here, how many vowels are there? Only one. Over here there are no vowels. Over here also there are no vowels. In this I have two vowels, O and E, correct? And in this I have one vowel. So only one word will be there which will have more than one vowel. Therefore my answer will be option number 1, 1. Clear? Now let us look at question number 3, example number 3. So 5 words are given to us, certain instructions are given to us. Based on these instructions, we will do a rearrangement and then we'll answer the question. So if in each of the words, all the alphabets are arranged in English alphabetical order within the word, okay, then we have to find out how many words will begin with a vowel. So I have to arrange them in English alphabetical order. That means increasing order, correct? So I have to arrange them in increasing order, and then I have to tell that how many words will begin with a vowel. So if I arrange this, I will get EHT. If I arrange this, I'll get ECT. If I arrange this, I'll get COW. If I arrange this, I'll get ENO. And if I arrange this, I'll get A, D and N. And how many words will begin with a vowel? I see this beginning with a vowel. This also begins with a vowel. Is C a vowel? No. E is a vowel. This is beginning with a vowel, and this is also beginning with a vowel. So there are how many words? 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 words that will begin with a vowel. Therefore, my answer will be option number 4, 4. Clear? Now, example number 4. If the given words are arranged in the order as they would appear in the English dictionary from left to right. So whenever you are supposed to go from left to right, you look at your left and right. So our left will be this side and our right will be this side. So I have to arrange them in this order, this way in increasing order, correct? This is how you arrange in alphabetic order. So I have to arrange these words as they would appear in the English dictionary from left to right. So if I arrange them like this, from left to right in English. So if I look at these words, I am giving them forward ranks. Do you remember the concept of forward rank? Forward rank basically means that we assign numbers in increasing order from A to Z. So A is 1 and Z is 26. Okay, similarly B is 2, C is 3 and so on up till Z. So this is a concept of forward rank. I am going to assign the first alphabet a forward rank. So there's a shortcut that we have discussed called EJOTY. EJOTY is a shortcut that you can use to remember forward ranks, where E is 5, J is 10, this is 15, this is 20 and this is 25. Correct? So you can use this. So if I look over here, this is 20. If I look over here, this is 3, this is 3. O is how much? O is 15 and A is 1. Now I see 2 words having the same, that is cat and cow. So which one will go first? So we will move on to the next letter. The next letter over here is 1 and the next letter over here is 15. So obviously 3, 1 will come before 3, 15. So if I have to arrange them in alphabetical order, my first word will be and. Okay, then my next word will be cat, then my next word will be cow, then I will get 1 and then I will get the. So this will be my arrangement in alphabetical order. Now I have to find out which of the following will be third from the left. So left is this side, correct? Third from the left. So 1, 2, 3. At third from the left, we have cow. So option number 3, cow will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, example 5. If in each of the given words, only the consonants are changed to the next letter. So we are dealing only with consonants in the English alphabetical series. So consonants mean if it is R, we are changing it to S. If it is T, we are changing it to U. Similarly, if it is F, we are changing it to G. These are your consonants. We have only 5 vowels, A, E, I, O and U. So except these 5, we are changing the consonants into the next English alphabetical order. And what is happening to the vowels? The vowels are being retained. So there is no change in the vowels. Retained means there is no change in the vowels. Okay. Correct? Now we have to find out how many words thus formed will the vowels appear twice or more times. So we'll come to this later. First, let us change the consonants to the next letter. So over here, I'm leaving the vowels. This will remain, this will remain, this will remain, this and this and this. All the vowels will remain as it is, and we have to change the words. Okay, so after T we have U. Then after H we have I. E will remain the same. Similarly, after C we have D, after T we have U, A will remain the same. Similarly, after C we have D, after W we have X, O will remain the same. O remains the same, after N we have O, E will remain the same. Over here again, A will remain the same, after N we have O, and after D we have E. So these will remain the same. Now we have to find how many words thus formed will the vowels appear twice or more times. So we have to look at words in which there are two or more vowels. Two or more vowels. Correct? We have to look at words with two or more vowels. So if I look over here, how many vowels are there? 1, 2, 3. Correct? These are all vowels. Over here we have only one vowel and two vowel. Correct? We have two vowels. Over here we have only one vowel. Over here we have 1, 2 and 3 vowels. Over here we have 1, 2 and 3 vowels. So we have to look at two or more. So two or more is in this. Here, here, here and here. We have two or more vowels. In this we have 3, in this we have 2, in this we have 3 and in this also we have 3. Correct? So my answer will be option number 4, because there are 4 such words in which there will be 2 or more vowels. Clear? Now let us look at the next question. So this is the solution. This is the next question, example number 6. So in example number 6, we have a alphanumeric symbol sequence series. Correct? What do you mean by that? We have a series which have alphabets, numbers and symbols. Then we are given certain instructions, and based on these instructions we have to answer the question. So it says that if all the numbers are dropped from the above arrangement. So I will eliminate all the numbers. So I will eliminate this, 6, then 2, then 9, then 1, 5, 8. I will eliminate all these. So now for me these are invisible. I will not consider them. We have to find out which of the following will be the 9th to the left of W. So this is W. Correct? And to the left will mean this side. This will be the left of W. We have to find the 9th to the left. So if I look over here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at 9th position, I have F. And do we have an F in the option? No. So my answer will be option number 4, none of these. So 9th to the left of W will be F if we do not consider the numbers. Okay? Now let us look at question number 7. So example 7 also has how many? This is a alphanumeric sequence series, symbol sequence series, and certain instructions are given to us, and based on those instructions we have to find the answer. So the question is that how many such numbers are there in the above arrangement, each of which is immediately preceded. Preceded means before. Immediately before by a symbol and immediately followed. Followed means after by a letter. So basically we should have a number. It should be preceded by a symbol and it should be succeeded or followed by a letter or alphabet. So we have to find this combination of a symbol, number and letter coming together. So whenever you get a question like this, I told you in the previous lecture that we start by looking at the first element. So we will start looking at the symbol. So the first symbol moving from the left I can see is percentage. Then the next element should be a number, but over here we have a R, so this is not the correct combination. Moving forward, I will come to hashtag. So the next should be a number, but we have F, so this is also not correct. Moving forward, I will come at this sign. Now @ has I and not a number, therefore this is also not correct. Moving forward, I will come to the next symbol. After this we should have a number, but over here we do not have a number, therefore this is also not correct. Then we move forward and we see this symbol. So after this symbol we should have a number, but we do not have a number, therefore this is also not correct. Then we move forward and come to this symbol. This symbol we should have a number and then a letter, but this symbol does not have a number next to it, so this is also not the right combination. So in the entire series we could not find any combination of symbol, number and letter, therefore my answer will be option number 1, none. Okay. Now next question, question number 8 or example number 8. Again, an alphanumeric symbol sequence series is given to us. Certain instructions are given to us and we have to find the answer. Which of the following is the 5th to the right of 18th from the right end of the above arrangement? So this is left, this is where the series is starting from the left, and this is your right. This is from where the series is going. Correct? So we have to find, first we have to find 18th from the right. So if I look at 18th from the right, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18th. So 18th from the right is this sign. Then to this I have to find 5th to the right. So 5th to the right of this. So 5th to the right will be this side, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So when I come back, so first I moved from 18th from the right end. So 18th from the right end was like this. I reached here and then I moved here 5th to the right of this symbol. 5th to the right of this symbol will be this symbol. So my correct answer will be this symbol. So this is given in option number 1. So option number 1 will be your correct answer. Clear? Now, example number 9. So again, our alphanumeric symbol sequence series is given to us. We have to find out which of the following is the 4th to the right of 12th from the left end of the above arrangement. So this will be your left and this will be your right, correct? So 12th from the left is this 12th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th. So 12th from the left is this sign. We have to find 4th to the right of this symbol. So right will be this side, 4th to the right will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4th to the right of this symbol will be 9. So my answer will be option number 3, 9. Am I clear? Now, moving on to example number 10. So again, a alphanumeric symbol sequence series and we have to do these instructions and find the answer. So 3 of the following 4. So there are 4 options given to us. 3 of them are alike. That means they follow a certain pattern. Correct? But one of them is different. One of them does not belong to the group. One of them is odd one out and we have to identify that option. We have to identify how that option is the odd one out. So let us look at F6 and H. Where is F? This is F, this is 6 and this is H. Correct? So from F to 6 if I go, I am going 2 places. So from F to 6 I am going -2. Correct? And from 6 to H if I go, I am going 1, 2, 3. I am going +3. So -2 and +3. Correct? Now let us look at D, I and 9. So over here I have D. From D to I if I am going -2. Correct? And from I to 9 if I am going 1, 2, 3 +3. I to 9 is +3. Correct? Now we have U, C and the $sign. So from U, if I'm going over here, I'm going -2. And from here, if I'm going to the dollar sign, I'm going 1, 2, 3, plus 3. So this is -2 and this is plus 3. Correct? Now let us look at 5Q and M. So 5 to Q, if I'm going +2. Correct? This is 1 and 2. I'm going forward. So this is +2. And from Q to M, if I'm going. So if Q to M, I'll go backward like this. Because before P we have M. Let's say M is over here. So if from Q to M, if I go M, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going -4. Correct? So over here I can see we moved -2 plus 3, -2 plus 3, -2 plus 3. Only in this the positions are different. Therefore my answer will be option number 4, 5QM. Clear? So now let us look at example number 11. So example number 11 is a alphabet series. Certain alphabets are given to us and we have to find these missing 2 elements. So now when I look at the series, if I give them forward ranks, I can see this is 26, this is 24, this is 19, this is 9, this is how much? This is 18, this is 18, and we have to find the missing elements. So now I can see this is -2, correct? This is -5, this is -10, correct? This is -10, and if I move from 9 to 18, this is actually +9 and this is +0. But if I write +9 and +0, it does not make any sense to me. So now hear me out. So I am writing the alphabets, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. These are your alphabets. Now from Z, I moved to X, -2. Correct? From X, I moved back to S, -5. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From S to I, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I moved back 10. Now from I, if I go to R, okay, from I am going to R. So this is I and this is R. If I go back, how many times will I go back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct? And then I'll start from here again. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. So if from I go back to R, I am going -17. Correct? And from R to R, if I go back from R to R, how many positions I'll cover? Back from R to R. If I go back from R to R, I'll come back at the same position, so -26. Correct? So my series, now if you look at the series is -2, -5, -10, -17, -26. So the difference over here is 3, the difference over here is 5, the difference over here is 7, and the difference over here is 9. So now I can see a pattern of 3, 5, 7, 9. So the next element will be 11. So for 11, I have to add this, so -37. And the next element will be 13. So if I add this, I'll get -50. So I would have to go -37 and -50 to get these elements. So now let us see. Okay. First I am going -37. So from R, if I go -37, correct? From R, -37 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 gets me back to R. Now the addition is 11, correct? So again, so if I go back from 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So at 37th position or minus 37 will give me G. Similarly, the next element will be minus 50. So you can calculate if I remove 26 from 50. Okay. So this will be 4, this will be 4 and I'll get 24. So if I reduce 26 alphabet, I'll come back to G. And the next round is only for 24 alphabets. So 26 will bring me back to G. So 24 will bring me back to I. Okay, 2 letters ahead of G. So my answer will be minus 50 will give me I. Therefore, my answer will be option number 1, G and I. Clear? Now let us look at example number 12. So example number 12, again, an alphabetic series is given to us and we have to identify the answer. When I look at this series, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a combination I can see of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is repeating after leaving one letter in the middle. So if I leave one letter in the middle for P, the next will be 7 and 8. So 7 and 8 is basically G and H. Correct? Now, if I look over here, N, O and P. So, N, O, P, the next letter definitely, N is how much? N is 14, O is 15, P is 16. So, the next letter will be at 17th position and at 17th position we have Q. So, we will have G, H and Q which is given in option number 3. Therefore, option number 3 will be the correct answer to this question. Clear? Now, example number 13. So, 3 series are given to us and we have to identify. This is if I give them forward ranks. Okay, I am giving them forward ranks. If I give them forward ranks, this is 25, this is 2, this is 20, this is G is how much? G is basically 7 and O is 15. This is forward rank. Now, if I give them backward ranks, do you remember backward ranks? Let me quickly write them. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are your backward ranks if I give them from 1 to 26 in the decreasing order. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 and 26. These are your backward ranks. If I give them backward rank, the backward rank is 2, T's backward rank is 7 and B's backward rank is 25. Okay, G's backward rank is 20 and O's backward rank is 12. Correct? O's backward rank is 12. So now if I look at the common words, I can see 25, 2 and 20. Correct? Over here also 25, 2 and 20 is given to us. So now basically the last 3 letters, or this is 2, Y is 2, T is 7, correct, and O is 12. This is in your backward ranks. So if I give them backward ranks, Y is 2, T is 7 and O is 12. Over here, if I give them forward ranks, okay, these are backward ranks. If I give them forward ranks, this is 2, this is 7. So now the next will be 12th forward rank. And at 12th forward rank, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12th. So at 12th forward rank, we have L. So basically, we took 3 letters with backward rank, that was Y, T and O. The backward ranks were 2, 7 and 12. Then we will take 3 letters from the forward rank. So forward rank is B, G and the next letter will be L for corresponding 2, 7 and 12. So my missing element will be 12. Clear? So this is your solution. This concludes today's lecture. Thank you.